neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be? It's 6 o'clock. It's time for NB to rock. 6 o'clock. It's time to NB rock. Who gets you banging every day in the streets? Every time y'all want some beats, you come holler at me. It's 6 o'clock. Time for MB to rock. It's 6 o'clock. Time to MB to rock. Who keeps it blowing? Keep them boxes hitting going. Everybody not know. I don't know. I'm just saying something around. Wait for y'all to check in, man. Check in with your boy, man. It's time. You got me for an hour, man. You got me for an hour, man. Got a little caught up out there in the shop, man. I put something together on the shop, man. Wait till y'all see the video I release tomorrow. Wait till y'all see wait till y'all see the video without the video. Man, I built a box out there, made up here. I made a box out of chocolate. Boy, I made a box out of chocolate, homie. I made a box out of chocolate, y'all. Straight up, real talk. Nah, I mess with you. I ain't mean box. My boy looks so pretty. The game, I have stepped the game up. The box is finna get ridiculous. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting y'all. The box is about to get ridiculous. I've got some ideas and thought things I'm gonna do. People want to start buying these boxes. I got some ideas, but I just built a box. I just built a truck box. So far. And I got some other thing I do. I told y'all when I get this shop, I was gonna turn up. A couple of them I already know. Jose Noasco, he seen his. He know he finna get it. Uh, thank you, brother. Zanelle Hudson. Zanelle Hudson. He got one coming up on deck. I'm talking about when I say custom, y'all finna see something. Y'all finna see something. This the first foray. It get greater from here, man. Cause I'm from Decatur, boy. It get greater in Decatur. Florida, what's up, squad, boy? Y'all know I made it down. I'm glad I made it down there in Florida, man. You made it in Florida, you know you done made it, man. When you get one of the Florida boys ask you for a box, yeah, it is what it is. Cause that's shoot. Shouts out to Uncle Luke, man. Bass Nation. Bass capital. That's where all the bass music came from. Uncle Luke brought it to you. Y'all remember y'all was saying, hey man, all that music, all the women just dancing, shaking their butt. Yeah. Now everybody want to shake their butt. Cut it out, man. South been doing that, baby. That bass, man. I done seen a lot of boxes up in New York too. Oh, I think I can show y'all this, but you know what? I might show y'all this box. I might show y'all these two boxes over here. What's up in Scotland? What? Yo. Team Chevy. That's real talk, boy. Florida brought it to you. Florida. Hold on. Let me show y'all something, man. Yo, what's up, Jay Lee? What's up, baby? I'm here, man. I'm finna show y'all something. Hey. Put your hand while I see Scotland. That's crazy, ain't it? Put your hand while I can see them. Now I'm finna show you some boxes that unfilled. One of them almost finished. I just need to do some more with the paint, and then I gotta clear coat them. But what I want y'all to do, what I want you to do, keep your hand while I can see them. Hold on. Do you think the 6 would sound good, or would it be? Nah, depending on what truck you're gonna put them in. 2.5 cubes, by 4, 2.4 next, and then, I would do 4 bass be deeper. But anyway, hold on a second. The bass be much deeper 4. Hold on, I'm gonna get to y'all quick. I just want to show y'all something right quick. Keep your hand while I can see. The turn up real. These are simple now. But how I'm mashing the grain up now is a gift from my Lord Jesus. Watch this. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see? Tell me what you think, man. Do you see that? Do you? Watch this. Let me see if it show. Watch this. Come here, boy. Come here. Do y'all? Is that showing? Woo! Well, let me get closer. Oh shoot! I'm hurt. Finna kill myself. Whoop! Woo! Man, you I'm mashing it up like that, boy. What? Look at the front. Look, this ain't cleared yet. This is a simple J Audio W012. I think it's W1 or W1 or W012. Single 12 box. 1.75 cubes. It's actually built. It's one of the companies that. Hold on, I'm gonna get to y'all question. I ain't got. I'm gonna get to your question. I just want to talk about these two boxes. It's actually built to the specs of JL Audio. One thing about JL Audio, what did they tell you to do? What they said was exactly what you do. You ain't got to run no basic program on that. I don't run program all the time, so I only build stuff over and over and over again. But yeah, the wood is killer wood. Hold on, I'm going to show you another one. This a center console box for some truck. So he gave me the dimensions. This is gonna be the armrest. He wanted just like this, so he put his hands on top. Of course, I initiated right here, MB23. This one ain't got an MB23, so you can get a tag, or you can get your boy's signature on it, man. But no, I'm not gonna sell my signature. You just tag or signature. It's free, okay? My name, Jesus' name means something. My name just a name. I'm either gonna. You want me to tag it and put my signature? I do that too. It ain't gonna cost you nothing, man. Come on, I'm gonna charge you for my wrist. Be for real. Okay. Oh my God. You hear that? Good God. Now let's look at this. This box here, significant box because y'all know I'm not into downfire. But do you see the height? It's 4 inches. Y'all know I'm not into downfire. I'm going to get to your questions. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to get to the questions. I'm going to stop, go back down, and ask your question. But I want to do this right here because when I'm doing this every day, y'all at least see something to put out the shop or whatever I'm doing in the course of the day behind the scenes MB as I grow. I'm going to bring y'all with me, man. I'm going to bring y'all with me because y'all brought me here. 31,000 subscribers. Ain't that something? 31,000 people know my name. 31,000 people know my name. Maybe 3,000 of them don't like me. So they just put the name of like why hate, but the 31,000, either way it go, 31,000 people know my name. Boy, if that ain't the Lord Jesus, man, come on, man. Hey, check this out. Check this out. Look at here, man. So, down 5. This box is for a center console. He wanted down 5. I told him with the height he gave me, I said, I'm limited what he can do because I'm not going to put the subwoofer down here and have this much room from the cone to the floor. I'm going to give it adequate room for the bass to escape underneath both seats to the back and out the back. It's for, first of all, most respect to Bobby Gailey, the Godfather, who him and Steve Meade paid the way for all this. This is for two Gately Alpha, no, I think it's a Gately Al, yeah, two Gately Alpha 8s. So this is a center console design box. Watch. Now, when I turn the grain to the side on this one, keep your hand wide the seams, y'all. That's a hey. Put the baby oil down. Keep your hand wide I can see them. Bass heads are worldwide, even here in Scotland. Of course they is, man. Everybody bass head, man. I love that music, man. So I'm gonna get up a little bit higher. Yeah. Keep your hand wide I can see them now. I ain't playing now. Put the baby oil down. Put the baby oil down. Back away from toilet paper. Look, you ready? Is y'all ready? Watch this. Watch. You see that, right? This before the clear. I ain't put no clear on it now. I ain't put no clear on it. Y'all ready? Watch this grain turn around. Watch this grain pop. It's bad that the seat's gonna see all this. Ooh. You see that? Think it's a game, man. Think I'm playing, man. Think I'm playing with this craftsmanship, man. Look like furniture, man. Watch this. Two Gately. Yeah, I know y'all see that. Oh, yeah, every box get a double baffle. Every box gets a double baffle, baby. 4-inch aerial port. You see it in there. Yeah. Gotta do some more vacuuming, sanding in there. But that's it. This box is ready for him. Two Gately Alphas. Now they playing .5, I'm told. My man Bobby said he can play in .5. So he got two Gately Alphas. I think he's putting a boatload of power to them. And I think this is the new, It's the new, it's the new, basket. New basket design he got. So that's going to two Gately off. Then I got this box over here. Same top design. Yeah, I gave him what he wanted. He happy. That's what he wanted. He know what I'm gonna do. He know I'm finna give him this. Now this box here is for the DC Audio 10. Man, who else besides me? It's 10 minutes. I'm gonna get the equations, I promise you. I'm gonna get you the equations. Get the equations. Last box I gotta talk about. This box is made for the DC Audio uh M310. I go over there, show y'all. Same type design. Just a different type of wood right here. This is red oak. Red oak was more of the furniture style, if you ask my opinion. Yeah, I gotta do a little bit more. I can tell y'all the secret to help that grain pop out, but I gotta do something else to make the grain pop on this one. But look, yeah, yes sir, yes sir. It's for me really. I built it with some scrap wood. I built it from scrap wood for that M310, and I'm gonna put it out there in the truck. We're gonna see what it means. Oh yeah, and it still ain't dry yet. Yeah, it still ain't dry. I gotta let it dry, and then I gotta do some things to make the wood. But the wood grain ain't gonna pop out like that because that's a different type of wood. So it's different wood I use. I can use wood from Home Depot, Lowe's, 84 lumber. I just use any hardwood. Any hardwood. Now I know people that know about Baltic birds. There's no acoustic. There's no different. Baltic birds ain't gonna sound no different from a pine veneer, solid red oak, or I got maple. Man, I got different things. I got different ways of making these boxes look good. All the wolf is concerned with is that the the resonance. Different materials have different resonance. That's true. So make sure you got it braced accordingly. But other than that, all the wolf is concerned with is just the air inside the box. And that's why when I was making the production box coming to this point, I was telling y'all, man, Wolfie don't care nothing about all that fanciful shapes and stuff. Is the volume right and the port area right for what the woofer can do. Once you get them two things right, it's based from there, baby. It's based. Let me get back over here. I want y'all to see because that box is just. Whew, I wish I could turn. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So y'all can see it. Look at that. Yes, Lord. Y'all two represent me. Now let's get to these questions because I need to finish up. There's some more things I need to do with him to bring out his glove. I gotta wait till he dry, and then you have to give him. See, that's why I'm building these boxes. It takes time to make these jokers jump out and look like this. Now, certain boxes cost more than certain others because they ain't all the same. And to get a certain look, more than just but that's the craftsmanship putting all the scenes together. Then y'all get into this beautifying process, and that's where that real big money come in. It. I want to do this. I want. Oh yeah, plexiglass windows are in effect now with MB. It's a cost for it, but plexiglass windows are in effect. I can do plexiglass windows on some boxes, some designs. You can get your glass window inside just clean, or you can get it painted. That's gonna cost you. It is what it is, man. It's a base. It's a business. So let's get to some of these questions. But I can do it, man. I can do a whole lot of stuff. If it's not gonna take away from the performance of the vehicle, I would of the subwoofer. I would do it. If it is, I'm not gonna do it. Look like Ashwood. I have built box out of Ashwood, but I don't think that we talk about. I know what you're talking about. Woods, Ashwood. I've been maple, cypress. I think I built about. I'm thinking color album, but that's back before I had this channel. Man, I done built some boxes in the day with some people back in the day. Just the kind of wood ooh man, I wish I could see them again. They're great. Okay, that's the Lord. It is always the Lord's word. He's gonna bless these hands, homie. Face heads a worldwide, even here in Scott. I got a hey, what's up, Gary Officer, man? What's up, Gary Officer? You got a heck of a day. I guess it's pronounced differently in Britain. I bet you ain't in America because we use bastardized English. We say officer. It's probably pronounced something to officer or officer. I don't know. There's no way for me not to say officer coming from America. You know, on this side of the pond, you know, we can't really talk. On the downfall bot, so the point face front or back. On the down, it depends. Now, you got to have enough height. To do a downfall box, you're going to have enough height depending on the sub you pick for me to do it. Because I know I'm about the excursion. I ain't worried about the subwoofer hitting the bound. I know you're going to get that. I'm worried about making sure the base way you can develop and not be muffled. With this 5-inch height right here, the base way will not be muffled. In fact, it's possible he could get more output because he's going to get his first reverb right here. Okay? Whereas in my truck setup, my first reverb is the whoop the first reverb. The first time the bass wave is deflected, reverb. My bass wave has to travel, and I know this because I play with that mega cab a lot. It has to travel 16 inches. That's the first reverb. If I can shorten that and keep the alignment I want, probably can increase my dB even more. So if I can shorten it, and that's where my loading wall come to play. Playing and it's guys are chasing numbers. They'll tell you sometimes moving your port to the left to the right, closer to a loading surface can gain sometimes half a dB straight up. And if it's in the wrong place, you can lose multiple dB. So that's my best alignment. Okay, that's because beautiful travel shit, and you gave shit, man. The feet design is nice on the box. Thank you, man. My wife liked the feet design too. I got different ways to change the feet. The only reason why I did the feet like this, it has no acoustical effect. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you no lie. Ain't got no acoustical effect. I just wanted to have enough. I didn't want to just encapsulate. See, if I'd have put it just encapsulated one side without leaving this open, then all the bass would have to escape from the cone just at the ends, on ends on each side of the box. Remember, this is a center console design. For me, anyway, basic. They turn up from here, but I ain't got an offer that yet because I still have to keep out a certain production. All right, until I get my shop and have people working for me, like the two greats, Steve and Bobby, and then we can turn it all the way, all the way up. Okay, now, so I got the bass come from here to the back. Hit the back of the cup, going toward the truck, gonna hit the seats and all that. It's gonna hit that reverb back to his ear. Then I got bass. Now the bass instead of putting uh, keeping this wood here and the bass coming out 1, 2, 3, bass can the wave can just move. And that's the same thing I did with this design, whether you're using a home theater or inside, say, an SUV. That's why I'm do the SUV, Jeep, Wrangler, stuff like that. It's you can face the box down. People gonna wonder where the bass come, and you could get maybe a slight bump in output, but you're gonna be able to hit a difference between each and every note because of the height that I have up under there, and that's necessary. Yeah, I can get more volume if I bring it down, but I'm gonna lose the clarity that I like. So in some cases, I will build a downfire if you have the necessary uh, height, so that I can get my necessary. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the subwoofer. Oh man, come on! I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing to get to these comments. Now let's go. Everything about the subwoofer for me, man. Yeah, this one here is for my demo of my M310. Who else besides me is waiting for that DC M4 to drop to hit MBE tomorrow? Who else by show of hands? Yeah, kind of crazy. You know, you can't see the hands, retard. Who else is waiting for that DC? I am eagerly awaiting that D4 uh, M4 8 release. Oh, yeah, I know I'm waiting for that thing, man. I know y'all seen the video I just released of the Digital Designs and the DB Drive. Well, the M4. And one guy messaged me, are you gonna test the M4? I was like, well, that's the whole purpose of doing the talking about it. If I talk about it here, why would I? If I talk about it, ain't I gonna do it? He takes back touche. I ain't touche. I mean, I ain't really touche. It's really like a crazy question, ain't? Well, it ain't no dumb question, but put some thought to the question before you ask the question. Am I gonna review it? Why am I talking about it if I ain't gonna review it? And made a whole video talking about it. Subwoofer ain't in here. And talking about its release. In fact, I posted Rusty video about it for a reason. To generate interest. Cause why? With Rusty. It's my man. Good people. I ain't met him in person. When I say my man, just talking to him on Messenger and knowing something about DC, all their products as far as the sound quality. I said, man, and output. And I'm gonna let me forget that. I said, man, give him support, man. Some people just ain't got big marketing bucks. Some people ain't like the big boys. People ain't like kicker. Or Digital Design. They ain't or DB Drive. They just, but they got it. They like me. They itch. They stay in their lane and just doing their thing. Just steady giving the following steady getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Before you know it, started from the bottom. Now we here. Come on, Rusty. Started from the bottom. Now the whole team got them. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now everybody on DC audio. We gonna see what the info gonna do tomorrow, man. Yeah, I'm ready for them. Okay, now get to the next question. Last question I dropped off with: have you seen the new DS18 subwoofer line? I don't know what new what you know what you're talking about. What DS18 new subwoofer line? The Hooligan XC. I'm gonna go look today to see if they got something new. But I had a DS18 8 on the channel and it was good. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It was good. We gonna see what else they gonna do, but they don't have a Super 8. Box by 12 gets hot, it needs air. 1.5 cubic foot box by 12 gets hot, it needs air. It could be getting hot from clear power. Plus, we need to know what sub this woofer it is. You just can't put it in a bigger box. It could be getting hot because of clear power, right? Yeah, I don't know. Subwoofers, this J audio sub right here, it calls for 1.75. Not a big power handling sub either. But it all depends on the subwoofer, man, y'all. Don't think every subwoofer you supposed to put in a big box because you just so feel like you don't keep it cooler. That ain't the case. Some subwoofers need it because of the suspension. Because of the QMS, it has to be in a small box. You put it in a big box, the sub fails, you bash the manufacturer and it's your fault. Okay. That's nice. Love to grow. Which is more efficient to my stock electric system? Running two 12s on 1 amp, 500 watts at 2 ohms. Let me see. 500 watts at 2 ohms or 2 amps, 25 watts. What is more efficient? Like run 2 amps at 500 watts on 1 amp, two 12s on 1 amp, 500 watts at 2 ohms or 2 at 4 ohms each. The 4 ohms is going to be easier in the electrical system. The 4 ohms is going to be easier on electrical system. It's going to be easier, but you're actually going to pull more from your electrical system because the wires are going to pull a certain amount of amperes, period. No, why is gonna pull out amperage period? No, you're right at phone. No, phone's gonna be easy on your electrical, even running the high power. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Does the DD9510 have the same equivalent power and performance level as the new Solar X since they both had the same RMS of 2000? Does the Solar have more since it's bigger? Mm. Interesting question. Interesting question. Now, understand this about RMS ratings. Everybody sandbag that's reputable. The kicker Solar X rated 2,000 watts is a lie. Straight up. They told you. They even tell you. Very conservative rate. That's a lie. Now, the DD9510 says to DD subs, all DD subs, you don't never put big power ratings on because y'all find out you can't do it anyway. Uh, some people say he put the power rating on to keep his warranty claims down. Maybe all manufacturers do that. But I also feel that if you play a subwoofer on good clean power within its rating and maybe 2,000 watts, maybe 25% more, 2,500 watts. You should get all of the linear clean output that you need to reach a given performance level, a given dB output, or whatever you're looking for. Okay? Now, both those subs, I believe, can handle 2,500 watts clean. Now, who's going to be? Now, he said, who had? Did your question was motor force? That's going to be something that you're going to have to search yourself. I have not had a. Are they all on the same? I think you're gonna have to step. I don't know. That I don't know. I wonder if the Solo X is comparable to a 95 series motor or a 99 series motor. Because I'm glad you asked that. What's your name, brother? DJ. Because it is all about performance levels. Performance levels. Don't get into names. Names ain't loud. Performance level. You pay a certain price point for a certain performance level, a certain amount of output, a certain sound at that output level. So that's a good question. I don't know. To be honest with you, I do not know. Some questions I can't answer. But I would wager that the 9510 is it's somewhere in the ballpark of the Solar X. Exactly. I would wager that. Have you seen the new DS18? So I asked that question. DJ Ron. I used to it. I have a family fun out about you make some art. Thank you, bro. And so yeah, okay, if you put a loading platform above your woofers, can you possibly get even louder? It's possible. It's possible. but it all depends on where you put it, and you want to play with it. It may not work. See, that's what the thing about sound, and that's why when anytime that somebody tells you that a certain sub and a certain box is going to do a certain dB score, run from them. Run from them. As they say, well, this is what I've heard, but I can never tell you, hey man, this sub and this box is gonna do the dB score. I don't know. What is in your vehicle? I do not know. Because where you put your visor, how big you are, what you ate that day, what's the dynamic temperature outside? Do you have your windows up or do you have your windows down? Do you have a coat in the back seat? Do you have two boxes of groceries? All this stuff is going to affect sound, the reverb. As that wave move around, it hits certain things and acts with it, and it's hard to pretty much predict what they're gonna do. Some people have come close, aka PWK. He can get you a ballpark figure, hey man, because his programs, and I think he writes his own programs, man. Pete, PWK, Audio Dynamics. Uh, he takes in calculation, from what I'm understanding, from watching this being described on the channel, the whole video acoustics, and he has different vehicles acoustics, roughly in a schematic that he can file, he can download and input that into the program for those series tune six orders and aperiodic. I call them aperiodic bi ABC box, aperiodic bi-chamber reflex box, where you actually got a sub in one chamber ported uh, high, and then it's ported to another chamber that's ported low, and there's a port between the two. He does a lot of that. He does a lot of that, and it gives you big power out of very low power. What would be an average low power setup? It gives you big output out of a big low power setup. So he calculated all that. So that's why if someone tells you what it's going to do, I don't think nobody can pretty much predict that, because that's to be a lie. So run from people like that. Uh, what other sub would you recommend above JL7? JL7 is a sound quality sub now. When I take JL7 is not in, that's not what I'm doing right now. That's a sound quality drop. The JLW7 8W7 is a sound quality drop. He's not gonna get none output these boys here do. He gets loud now. You know, but loud's relative. He's gonna be way over 130, but trying to do that 140 and with that much output, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But hey, I mean, one time I was watching this dude had this video, man, and he had two JR8W7, and he claims he was doing 148 with them at 25 hertz. Hmm. So who knows? I know I don't think it's possible. I don't believe it. But he had a video up there, and I was like, make the video where you can go from here to there. Do it in real time. Don't chop it up in bits and pieces. That did come cool. He disagreed with me, called me all kind of names, and now I'm here, 31,000 subscribers. So now I'm here, but we'll see. I know I'm not the loudest person with 2.8. I'm gonna say that, but I'm maintaining the goals I've set for myself. Say that again. I'm not the loudest person with 2.8. I'm not. I'm not. I only think I'm the loudest person with 2.8 as low as I go. It's probably somebody out there like John Notley who can take 2.8 and get low like that too. Different vehicle. Now I'm just saying in my vehicle, I got a mega cab doing a 140 with 2.8s. Some people take these smaller cars. The more you shrink the vehicle, the more pressure gonna build up inside of it. It's called pressure. As you shrink the vehicle, it's gonna be easy to get a higher score. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it as low, but we'll see. Well, we waiting on Andrew like we waiting on that. We waiting on the M4 like crack, man. I'm serious. I'm every day I'm checking to see if it's today. I know it's Tuesday. I looked yesterday, Matthew, knowing it's Tuesday, thinking, well, maybe they got a tracking thing wrong. Maybe they got updated something, but it'll be tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. Hopefully by 6. So y'all get a I might give y'all a close look at it. I don't know. I might just take him to myself. If the sub bombs out for a second, is it destroyed? No, no, it's not. No, it's not Gary White, because them G7s, as I'm taking them and abusing them, that's why I released that video today. It's got this durability mark for me. Seriously. The video I released about the DB drives and them DB and digital designs, it's got its durability mark now. It is King Kong and Godzilla, them the two. As far as SPL and just outrageous output, yeah, them two right there. Them two do. I'm talking about on over a broad spectrum. There's a lot of woofers is doing that at 140. That pressure. My B2R the Rampages. The Kicker Q Class 8 did it. The Toro. The Toro did it. See, I wish I'd have kept the Toro and showed y'all the meter score on that. I did that without putting the video up. So you're taking my word for that. And the Sundown X8. Them two right there, y'all actually have no. Y'all have a video of the Sundown X8. Y'all got a video on Play Music, but you ain't actually got a video on them with the meter score to actually see why I say they king, because you didn't actually get to see the 140. But I did. So if you trust me, you're watching the channel, trust me. They did the same thing. The X8 and the Kicker. Roughly the X8 and the Kicker at the frequency is at 33. So I never could get the X8 to go below 33, but it's not geared for that. You understand that? So it's not taking it away from that. It's very loud where it's supposed. It's not really geared for digging that low. A lot of y'all think that the X8 sounds better than the SA, and it doesn't. The SA sounds better. The X8 is just brute force bass. Jacoby will tell you that if you listen to him. But of course, y'all think bigger means better. That's not necessarily the case all the time, even with different manufacturers. Okay, well, I love these questions. Can't wait for your Info 8 video. Me neither, man. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna have to get it and play with it. So if a sub bottoms out great for a second, it's destroyed. No, I have bottomed out those. Well, it depends on the sub. Now, if you hear that clacking, I them DB7s and them did those designs. I done took them up through there where they spied and everything. They back. They bottom out for a second. They come right back. Go right back to playing. That's because the performance level, the proprietary features, baskets really is an engineered sub. But that doesn't mean every sub will bottom out for a second and come back. Some bottom out, 2 or 3 times bottom out, and it's over. It's over. So, okay. I was the one that said you ordered two M4s on power make. So I was the one that said you ordered two, so you'll probably make it to the truck. Yeah, on the strip. Sometimes I buy one. But if I buy two off the rip, yeah, well, it's DC audio. So I got a good history with them. I got good respect for them. I'm a dealer for them. So of course I'm ordering two of them. Because I'm pretty sure that, Rusty don't just you look at Rusty subs, DC audio, that's when I say Rusty, DC audio. Except when you get to his high level subs, like what he did with the M4, the M3, and on up, they don't like nothing else, man. Their own territory baskets. He and that's where y'all know I'm big on that. I'm big on that. I mean, you come this channel, you ain't gonna see the same stuff me telling you it's a monster. No, it's okay, good, it makes bass. You want to make it on this channel, me give you that stamp. All you manufacturers watching it, come out with something new. Come out with something new. I get the business, the marketing side, but come out with something new, man. Spend the money, spend the 50K, 50, 80K for the die to make your own basket. See, that's why some of y'all don't understand. There's a business side to everything. This cardio. Understand that even as a base head, there's a business side to everything. So when you got somebody keep using the same open source design and giving it to you, you say, "Well, this basket is like this and this same." What make you think? What and be the basket gonna dictate all the loudness? Yeah, pretty much it do, bro. They gonna be within tenths of each other. If you only got so much spider landing from your surround to your spider, you gonna get so much discernible output, bro. You only gonna be able to do so much with this. That's why you see as the basket keep getting bigger, what happens? As the 8 basket surround spider, 10 basket surround spider, 12 basket surround spider, as you keep increasing, separating these two, you get more X max. More X max, bigger cone, more output. It's physics, man. This is real simple. So this is real simple. It ain't complex. This. So when y'all ask me sometimes about why you review this, I look at, man. Some of y'all ask them in comment, boy. If you look at the basket, he pretty much told you why. He and I reviewed that style. Why we gonna go back over there for again? Give him a minute, he'll get to it, but ain't nothing to ooh about it because they changed the color scheme. There's only so much you're gonna do. Only so much. Only so much output you're gonna get between this surround, the top of the basket, the surround, and the spider. You all use the same sort of design. How much you because he did you think it's better? Be 100, be a buck, keep it for real. Keep it 100. That's one of the reasons why I'm hated too. But who cares? I'm a blogger. This is what I do. I put for the truth. I work for nobody. Not even the people I sell. I say what I want to say. I say what I want to say. Hopefully I don't make them mad. And they say, "Hey, you can't be a dealer no more because you make me mad." But I say what I want to say. But most of the people I respect, they respect my opinion. And the only reason why I became a dealer for them is because I asked. I have been recruited by some people. I ain't going on my channel. I ain't teaching. I'm not teaching and push none of that on my people. Nah, ain't gonna happen. I always say I was okay. Y'all, how's it going? What's up, Blake? One seal from the one seal with proper airspace or two porter with less than recommended airspace. Did one seal with proper airspace or two ported with less than recommended airspace. And now I'm gonna go. I don't think the one seal gonna have more output, but it's gonna sound better, be better for the subwoofer. So I ain't never gonna tell you two ported with less than recommended. Now, maybe on the low end of the recommended space, but once you go under, I'm with the manufacturer. Stop choking subwoofers. What's your favorite old school brand? Gary Officer. What's my favorite old school brand? Kicker. Kicker. You know a lot of that. Kicker. When I was in the 90s, man, that's all I did. Kicker. I was a kicker boy. I was a kick boy. I still am a kick boy. Even when I'm reviewing other stuff, I still got, hey, Steve, it's my man now. Are you going to try those M4 in that box you shirt? It's probably going to get his own box because the digital designs plays in 3Qs and the DB drive plays in 3Q. Now it's going to be hard. I got to see. Did I'm going to ask him, do my own test. Did he increase the box size? Because he got listed at 0.75. And DC Auto M3H, you didn't want to put that no bigger than one. But these Super 8s is coming out now, like the DD and the DB drive, you can put these boys 1.5. Yeah, the DB drive tell you 1.4. The digital designs, he wants it 1.25. But y'all see what I'm doing in 1.5, which is roughly 25% larger. They big. That's what separates them so far from the rest of the pack. The bigger the box, the bigger the port. You're not gonna shrink the box volume, shrink the port, and be louder than somebody with bigger box volume and bigger port. It don't work like that. It's physics. Okay? It ain't gonna work like that. Unless he put the subwoofer in there. If the subwoofer can perform in that volume, if it can perform in that volume and meet the goals you are trying to attain, and on this channel to be a Super 8, we ain't, yeah, you can get loud. I can get loud at 45, 55, 65. I don't care nothing about that. You got to do a 140 below 35 hertz. All the ones I named, I've showed you. Well, three of them I showed you. Two of them I did. 140 under 35. Two of them are 140 at 30 hertz. I'm telling these manufacturers, I'm going back this way. I ain't going up. You want to come in, read the can? I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that unicorn. They're going to do a 140, 29 hertz. Get on it. Get on it. Make it happen. Y'all got it. Y'all, man, you got the money. Make it happen. Okay, America-based XR. This is why I want a DC. Only needs two Qs. This is why I want the only needs two Qs. Clip power for sure. Push my amp way too hard trying to get loud. America-based R's. I can't understand your question. Late but here. What up, hey? What's up, TRP? I got few. What's TRF boss? And greatest preparation more. Appreciate, man. You know, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? We brothers. If you believe that, man, me and you brothers, man. You brothers. What are your thoughts on DSPs? I love digital signal sound person. I got a modest one inside my truck. I got time alignment. I got 15 band equalization. I got a crossover. But digital signal process is even more in depth. You get like 8, 10 channels that you can control every single speaker in your vehicle. How can I not like that? How can I not like you control every signal that goes to your sub? Why you ain't using one? Lot of reasons. Reason number one, I like the head unit system I got. I do not have the time to install and design it. Remember, I'm not just a blogger. I also make a product. These jokers sitting behind me. So it takes time. It's only 24 hours a day. And I got not only my this hat is for the building, I'm also a husband, a brother, and a son. So I got a lot of hats I gotta wear. Father. So I got a lot of hats I gotta wear, man. So sometimes, but yeah, my thoughts on DSPs, they're good. You can get one, get it. I missed what brand is M4. What brand is M4, man? You been keeping up with the channel? DC, man. Come on, watch some videos, man. Don't just watch Keep Up With Me. Go back in the day when I ain't putting nothing. Sometimes I don't put nothing for a while to make y'all watch the whole video. Straight up. I ain't gonna put them 3, 4 days. Why? Make them watch the whole video. I'm gonna do live every day. I'm gonna do live Monday through Friday. And I'm gonna do the inspiration Monday through Saturday. On Sunday, the inspiration videos all direct you toward go getting your own relationship with my Lord and Savior. You should be motivated. If you had a total of 3.5 cubic feet with 1,200 watts, which is better, 2 8s, 2 10s, or 2 12s, kick a L7R. 2 10s will give you deeper bass. 2 12 L7Rs will be louder. You be in the smallest recommendation for the L7R 12s. You be in the mid-size box for the 10s. The output will not be as high as the 12s. 12s will be louder at higher frequency. The resonation and depth to the bass would be with the 2 10s. I would not put there is no 8 L7R, L7R 8. And 3.5 cubes is entirely too big, depending on what power you're going to put to them. If you're going to put very, very low power to it, it's possible. I mean, you can't put the kicker Q class 8 in the 1.75, but very, very limited on power. I'm talking about very, very limited on power there. So, and now I throw the 8 out of the way. I ain't talking about no 8. You got 3.5 cubes. I would do either 2 10. I would do 2 10s to get to because I want to sound. I don't want to just be loud. You got to sound good too. Y'all keep thinking about it. Keep increasing the cone, but if a 12 plays at 1 point with a kicker L7R, it plays at 1.75 to 3 cubes. So it's telling you 1.75 is the smallest range. I want y'all to understand something. Understand this fully. Get this concept fully in your head. Take space to make bass. I don't care who the heck you running. Sundown, Scar, CT sound, Tristan sound, Brutal sound. I don't care who you want to take space to make space. To take space to make bass. Take a subwoofer. They can play in 2 different ranges. The smallest range is not going to have the same output as the bigger range. Point blank period. Bass is made by the rarefied compression of air. Whoever moving the most air, whoever resonating the most air is going to be the loudest of the lower frequency. Now, this loudness is relative. Shrink the bar, throw more power to it. Your score go up. Your dB score up, and the frequency go right along with it. The bigger the box, now we start looking at performance level. Not too big, but big enough so the woofer can resonate and maintain a certain dB score and a lower frequency. That's the challenge. Okay. DC audio. Yeah. It might have getting hot, a sign of pushing too hard, like hot too. Yeah, you might need to check your power. Make sure you got a good amp. Just got my getting ready for those four 1506 supercharged. Ooh, good boy. I had 4 of them. I got, and y'all there he is over there. I see him up there on that shelf right here, right there. 41506. Boy, you finna hear. I don't know what vehicle you gonna put him in, but if you do him right, unhuman. If jam would be a grand in what might be ground and pull okay. Yeah, you check your electrical, you have getting hot. But also depending on I don't know what amp we talking about. If you say audio pipe, this is the APCK. Never the APCL, none of that. Just wondering, your thoughts on old school MTX Blue Thunder subwoofers, Blue Cone. I used to own them, love them, have a blessed day. They were good. They were good. I'm not really gonna talk about too much. They was all right. Large diameter spires allow for more axial movement of the core in the magnetic gap. And cone travel as long as it's around can support it. Bingo. Bingo. Been watching for years with Miss Info details. The info is DCR to Info 8. It will be here tomorrow. Sometime this week, you're going to see me unbox that DCR to Info. Tune in. Been watching for you. Okay. 50K, I'll try ground first. Okay. I know you got to add that plexiglass to my 95. 18 box. Now, I'm going to call you. Text me, Matthew, man. Text me, man. Yeah. Woo! It costs more, but it's going up, man. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up. But Matthew, man, you done came a whole bunch of time with boxes, so man, me and you gonna talk, man. Okay? All right, homie. MBE fat plaques. Maybe one day when we get out this garage and get the whole standalone building, a flat plaque. Then we have the CNC machine, and y'all be able to build it yourself. And there's revenue in there. I just don't have that right now. To do a flat pack, people say, why you don't do flat pack? I don't sell designs. I recommend Drew Jones based on all the production. I say that so much. Somebody asks, man, Drew Jones, Drew Jones paying you? Why you recommend nobody else? Because I have experience with him. Why would I recommend somebody that got, why would I send you somewhere I don't even know who I'm sending you? I know if I send you to Drew what you're gonna get. I know. I done built 2 of his designs way back in the day. I know what you're gonna get. Output. Point blank clear. But if you don't have the saw, don't have the time for all that, come to me. I got you. But if you want to design, that's who I stamp. Drew. Okay, your box and a new Ram Salt 3K. I don't know what you're saying. BDB. Definitely, the paint still on it concerning Trevor. Also try to ground. Okay, that's he talking about that. That's that. That's the Amron. MB going to need 450 on sale soon. Need a ballpark number. If I can, text me, man. You should call Digital Design see if they got some in stock. I don't even know if I got some in stock. You might call Digital. I don't know if I got some in stock. Might have some around here. Any more questions, man? Any more questions? I keep hitting the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm sitting there with, oh, okay, 45 minutes. I got 13 more minutes now. Y'all got me. Y'all better ask me questions, man. You got this free game. Free question. Y'all mean when I was charged for consultation? I didn't take that video down. Well, no, I was. If you want independent consultation, uh, some people do what they do here. You super chat or whatever they call that thing. I'm definitely gotta answer the question if because they put some little highlight thing up here which y'all don't see, and I get to see a number. And my wife, remember that time that they did happen, and I ain't know what to do. But if you super chat, I definitely gonna answer your question. Here I'm just sitting there going through the feed. So if you missed the live or and you will or you come to live, I want to make sure my question asked. You might want to do that super chat thing. Okay, what we got? Any more new comments? Did I understand you correctly that 210s is harder and lower frequency than 212s? No. Listen, because you want to understand. The guy said he got 3.5 cubes. Will he run 2.8s, 2.10s, or 2.12s in 3.5 cubes? 3.5 cubes for 2 kicker L7Rs is what we're talking about. Means that each woofer is going to get 1.75 net. Because I think he said 3.5 cubes net. When this video posts, go back through the comments. 3.5 cubes net is all they're going to have, which means you're going to put the 212s in 1.75. The smallest recommendation. So his score, he's not going to be, the smaller recommendation means these subwoofers have the least amount of air. Yeah. Let's take Jenny. I think you might have got it already. They're gonna have the least amount of air to rarefy and compress. So the deepness to the base is not gonna be all there because they got the least amount of air. They can go all up to 6 cubes, but he got them in 3.5. In that instance, I said you'd be better served for the depth to the base, deepness, lower frequency. It's not gonna be as much output as the 12s, the 12s will have more output, more air being moved, but the frequency is going to be a lot higher because not a lot of air in the box. Well, to the 10s, because you done shrunk the cone, the frequency will be a lot lower, so the bass will be deeper with the 10s than the 12s, but the 12s will be louder. So it all depends on what you're trying to get, Tech Genie. People when they come to my school thought we ain't just chasing numbers. We street beaters. It gotta sound. I don't want to ride down the street sound bees in the can, bees in the can. Nah, we want that. We want that deepness. So you got to give it a trade off. Now, sometimes he said with the L7Rs. He said with the L7Rs. Now, take the journey to what you was talking about coming in last in the conversation. Well, in that 3.5 Qs, well, then what could I do? I want deeper bass, but I don't. I still want a 12-inch tone. Well, you was talking about 12-inch L7Rs. In that instance, I have a brand that in your 3.5 Qs will give you deep bass that will be louder and lower than the 10. And if anybody tell me what that brand is right now, I got something for you. You heard what I said. If anybody can tell me what that brand is right now, I got something for you. You pay shipping, you got it. The other brothers in Hawaii, man. Bang God damn! Whoa, Brian! Brian, you be watching, boy. You damn Black Ice, you got it too. But Brian got it first. DC Audio, baby. No, not DD. DD, no, not DD. DD, I sell DD and I sell DB Drive. Both of them like big boxes. Both of them like big boxes. You need to soften your compliance, soften your QMS, major output, small box, DC Audio. Brian, text me the last four of your number. Text me last, but text me the last four of your, put it up here in the comments so I can see the last four of your number. Uh, I'm old school, been doing it for 30 years. That's what's up, baby. What's up, baby? Since you been doing it 30 years, man. If you want, you can tell everybody you want right here. I got a Crossfire C58. I hope you're not in Hawaii, man, because I'm still working with the brother in Hawaii. Because, man, to ship that subwoofer to Hawaii, that brother got to pay $191. To ship that subwoofer to Hawaii costs $195. You in Michigan, well, send me the last four of your number. The last four of, text me right here, last four of your number, and then text me from that number. And we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Last four. The area, put the area code, because somebody else might have your same four, but I doubt they won't have your same four and the area code. So text me, put in parentheses your area code, and then the last four of your number, and I got a subwoofer here I can give you, man. It's a gift. It's a gift. But you've been doing it. It's funny. I'm giving you been doing it 30 years as long as me. You already know. Really need to give it to somebody who's just now learning. So for those of you coming late, the DC Audio brand is known, particularly level 1, 2, 3, and 4, for making two level 10s and two 10s level 3, two 10s level 1, 312 and SUV. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, Digging Low? So if you want the sub, let me know. I need you to text me right here. Area code. Then I had to pop my phone. Right. Yeah, it's DC Audio, man. It's DC Audio. DC Audio, big bass, give me a cone, small enclosure. You ain't got to worry about the frequency rise. I guess Brian don't want it. Any more questions, man? Yeah, he been doing it 30 years. He probably, he might be Brian might be a manufacturer. Hell no, you guess he don't want it. He just forget it, man. He just forget it. Okay, boom. Which I get it. Sometimes I got some had to part black ice. Yeah, DC Audio is the brand you wanna get to when you want small box. And that's why I'm wondering with him coming out this M48, hit me on one of your Brian Muir. I see your face here. Yeah, you can hit me on or you wanna put your number there? Let me see how can you get in contact me, man. So how I'm gonna know is you. I see if you got the same contact me, man. You've got the same email on YouTube page. Take a picture of that. In fact, that's it. No, because anybody can do that. I'm just trying to make sure you get your sub, man. I mean, you get your sub. That's why I was telling you the last four your number, your area code. But you can message me on Facebook. You know, I have nobody trying to take nobody else's stuff. You know you are. Some kind of way you're going to be able to prove it to me. And we can get you this here. Now, the brother in Hawaii, trying to get him a sub, man. It's $191 ship a single 8 to Hawaii. He's still trying to work it out. Got his sub whenever he figured it out. He's still trying to work that out. Looking for a Pioneer CD 1000 card. Anyone in the chat have a leader one? You looking for one for real, boy. You looking for that like I'm looking for another Crossfire C78. Some subs I just won't give up. Some subs I just ain't gonna give up, man. I got them. I'm gonna keep them forever. Is there any way to accurately measure the net volume of a vehicle specific enclosure like the J Audio step box, gately, or net audio type to accurately measure the net volume of vehicle specific enclosure? Yeah, don't I think they listed to you? If not, you should know how to use 1728 cubic inches. You measure, multiply three numbers together, and divide by 1728. 1728, man. Everybody know in box build tell you what 1728 is. You should know it by heart. I'm an old school installer also from 95. Like hearing those who know. Well, DC Audio wasn't out in 95. Now that I know of. He might have been thinking about it, but he wasn't out in 95. So, but that is a brand that the reason why I wanted to carry that brand, DC Audio, is because he does very, very good and very, very good in small enclosures. Like this 10 that I'm going to show y'all performing. It's a 1Q. Oh, I love Alpine signal processor. I'll text your number after you get off your line. Okay. Hey, I love Alpine. When I was coming to Alpine Radio, all these signal processors I love, and them old V12 amps. Yeah, them V12 amps. But they ain't went nowhere. Alpine still out. I got an Alpine subway to challenge here soon. Rusty has the smaller coach of high pop job was locked in for years. Great products and great guy too. He is. He is. Stand up guy, hand up. He like me. He owns a business, but you talk to him, you say, you a business owner? Yeah. Yeah. We just have our own template, how we operate. You think homie, I think homie actually run two level 10s versus one level 12 in SUV. The 10's gonna have more cone there than 112. So I always tell y'all Kona is king. If you got the space, run it. Like when I get my SUV, don't think I'm gonna put a whole bunch of eights in there. Y'all can kill that idea. I love eights because of that truck. But in that truck, number eight's going in there. When I get the SUV, yeah, we going to the gusto. That's when you gonna start seeing me talking about 15 and 18. Why not? I got all the room. Makes sense to me. You do a great talking, young. You're a humble guy, but no problem, man. No problem. I appreciate it, man. Was that me and you talking? Yeah, it's a lot of things going on to work. Yeah, a lot of remind me now. Remind me, man. Uh okay, what we got here? Okay, what's your opinion about the DC Neo 4 motor? Is the magnet column all Neo or a little Neo and the rest too? I have no experience. I can't answer that question. I have no experience. Oh, what's up? Okay, so you know, okay, good. No BS audio. Good. Let me tell y'all something. On my channel, it's people that I say we might disagree. We may disagree, but I respect their opinion. So if you in the live and you in the live feed, and I'm gonna keep everyone knows about Blake. Everyone knows Blake is he's not the representative from DD. He doesn't speak from DD, but he does work at DD and he knows the ins and outs of digital design. He's on the channel. You know, here's a monitor, see what's going on, and people showing interest in DD that I might miss. Then he answered the question. If Blake is answering your question, if you hear, and this is what I like with my cardio phone. If you don't want me to answer the question, if Blake might see a question I might miss and he'll answer it, respect his opinion. The young man is smart. In fact, he is an electrical mechanical engineer. That's what he goes to school for. He's an intern under Joshua Langford at Digital Design. The boy know his stuff. Might know more than me. You ask me when they got electrical stuff and the subs and the wiring and all that. I know these boxes. When it comes to understanding woofer dynamics, this, that, and other, and all him. Also, this guy, no BS. Look, y'all in the feed right here. Noob S Audio. I think it stands for No BS Audio. I'm not gonna give his name out. Leave that person because I don't want to send nothing his way. Because everybody got opinions in cardio. But in my opinion, No BS Audio, especially when it comes to understanding subwoofers and what they can and can't do, I think he has more knowledge than me. I know these boxes how to use the parameters and build boxes to spec and use the port area. But it's like taking the manufacturer from scratch and building up. If he answers your question, if he messages you and answers your question you see in the feed, listen to him. Listen to him. Okay. Blake and know what yes they do. Yes, they do. Yes. Blake's young, BS audio, he's low older. Around my age. That's why I like listening to you. To you. You the ones who don't know will know. Yeah, because sometimes I might miss stuff. Sometimes I might miss stuff. So going to No BS Audio, I hope No BS Audio takes this as an opportunity to start growing his channel too as well. The man is very knowledgeable, and we're gonna work some things out before I speak more on it on the channel. But as far as answering your question, because I don't know how he's rated for certain type of traffic. So, but I respect this man's opinion. He answered the questions, and he got to take it for what it is. Now I can say sometimes, well, MB, he said this, and you said this. Yeah, we disagree, but we disagree. Sometimes we disagree respectfully. For the most part, though, I don't think. And you talking about these speakers, I don't think we're gonna disagree. The man knows his stuff. The man knows his stuff. Any recommendation for a fifth gen Ram 50 without doing a seat lift? Yeah, 2.8's most you can do. I got the video up. 2.8's under the seat. Any 2.8's you pick, do not pick the Scars EVX8. You do not have a next box volume under your seat for two Scars EVX8. Any other 2.8 setup you want to run, you're gonna get 1.5 from MBE tune or whatever you say, roughly, depends on what speaker, but rough. You're gonna be at least 1.5. So 2.8 is your best option, or 4 6.5. You pick what you want to pay. Anyway, I gotta get out of here, man. It's time to go eat. Thank y'all for coming. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Hopefully that DC Auto M4 will be here. We get to put our hands on it and see what it look like. Maybe when as soon as it come, it might come late and I do live with y'all. But I'm eagerly anticipating that. It's like going to bed, waiting to go to Six Flags, Water World tomorrow, something like that, man. Disney World. I'm really excited about the DC Audio info. I've been knowing about it for a while. Y'all go back to some of the lives I told y'all. You know, it's a big thing come DC Audio. But I respect my man Rusty. I'm not gonna say until he was comfortable with it being released. When he released it, it is what it is. Now let's talk about it. And of course, you can get that from me. If you want to get that and you're in the box from your boy MB, let me know. If you're waiting for the review to see if it is what it is, let me know. But I'm gonna tell you right, I really believe that. Well, this is DC Audio, so I really believe this is what I have been wrong before. When I told everybody go get that Hutchinson sub, I was wrong. I was wrong, and they failed miserably. And I was wrong twice. Well, the second time I was wrong is because he didn't market himself right. He didn't market himself right. He had a willing combination. He just didn't know how to run the business aspect. And that was Nep Audio. But we talking about DC Audio, man. Hutchinson and Nep, them two new companies. DC Audio, what, 18 years in the game? 18 years in the game? So I stamped them. I stamped the Hutchinson. I ain't sell the Hutchinson, but boy, that's up there. I couldn't get that joker to do. I couldn't get that joker to do right for nothing, man. I don't know what he seen, but I couldn't get that joker to do right for nothing at all. Which is better, two solo X12s with the third row seat down, or one in your enclosure? What? Let me ask this question before we go. What's better, two solo X12s with the third row seat down, or one in your two? Man, get out of here with that crazy question. I'm out at y'all, man. Peace, man. Two always better than one, man. With the third row down, man. Don't play with them kickers, man. Don't y'all be they're choking them kickers and running up against. Don't do that. Give them kickers what they ask for. Give them the 3 Qs and tell them let's go with it. Yeah. Hold your dog back. Put them in the 3 Qs and just let them. You know what I'm saying? Let them get loose. Can't let them get loose. See, when I put these infos in, I'm gonna see what they can do. Let them get loose first before I sick them on somebody. But them DB, I got a broken pair of DB drive, G7, a broken pair of 2508. Well, I put that cane course on you. Tell you, throw it out, boy. I ain't playing with you, man. Tell you, I ain't never know ace can hit that low, 30 hertz low, baby. Peace, let me get at you, man.